I can't fuck with snakes. I ain't all the way back from my people, I pray I won't fortune for fame. I'm finna turn up and get they ass a taste. I thought I was global, they screaming my name. I'm everywhere like I'm the Chicago way.
When you was doing interviews and everything, I seen you did a lyrical stand interview. And one thing you said was the Chicago music scene is missing originality. Now, when you say missing originality, like no one's being creative because everybody's doing the same thing, or everybody doing the same thing, but they just not doing it in a creative way.
That was the lyrical one you was talking about, right?
Yeah.
So that was like what, 2021?
Yeah.
So since like then, the rappers that been coming out, I ain't gonna lie, it's been a lot. The city been turning up, like with Fatso coming out.
Shout out Fatso.
And T-Ski going up.
Shout out T-Ski.
And shit, Lil King and Chucky and all of them, like, the rack been turning up. Like, I feel like the originality been getting brought back to the rack.
Hey, come on, man. That's what I'm talking about.
It ain't really been nobody really popping off from the city for a minute. When it was like 2020, 2021, it was still just Herb, Keith, Dirt. You know, the main ones. We got a new upcoming wave of rappers. That shit hard. Star Bandz. Like, we going crazy, folks. The rack going crazy right now.
I'm glad you changed your mind and said that, because that's exactly what I'm going to say now. Now in the rap, we got the next generation of rappers. That's really what's going on. And you're a part of that generation too. You're 22. So you're a part of the generation. But yeah, we got the next generation of rappers. And in case you haven't noticed, the recent rappers, like the ones that you just named, they somewhere between 15 to 20 to 22.
Oh God.
Or 25 if you want to make it a little bit higher. But they somewhere between their age. Fatso, 17. King, 16. I think he turned 17 this year. Star Bandz, 16. Turned 17 next year. Chucky, 18, turning 19. All these is the next generation of rappers that's blowing up and everything. And you see how every one of them is blowing up at a young age and everything. The same thing you did. Blew up at a young age. How does it feel to know that the youth of Chicago got the world right now, as far as the music scene?
That shit hard, bro. I love being from Chicago. That's my city, folks. Shit, I love seeing motherfuckers go up. That shit thorough, folks. I felt like it wasn't a lot of new rappers coming up out the rack, and then a whole flow of rappers just started going crazy. That shit cool to see, and everybody got their own sound, so that shit hard.
Literally, everybody got their own sound. Just gonna point that out too. And these niggas are artists. They're not drill rappers, because like when the first ones we saw blew up, every one of them was a drill rapper, but they was also drill artists. So they was trying to be different, but they all was focusing on drill. Now in Chicago, we got rappers that can blow up. And of course, they might rap some drill shit, but they don't focus on drill. So it seems like the Chicago music scene is changing too. Like, would you say nowadays drill is dying down because we getting new talent that's arriving and they not focusing on that?
I wouldn't say it's dying down, but I would say a lot of different sounds are starting to get used or more notarized in the rap, shit like that. But I mean, drill's still pretty relevant. A lot of motherfuckers still doing drill.
Very much so relevant. So I'll tell you that now. All right, bet. Then for all these artists, actually almost all of them got all them signed deals. Almost all of them signed deals and everything. It seemed like it's going good because they dropping music and everything. But they blew up at a young age. You blew up at a young age. You blew up before them. And you signed your deal, went through it all and everything. Now, what's some advice that you would give to these artists that blew up and signed these deals for them to make sure they're still working this to the best of their ability? Because they might come back saying they should have stuck being independent too the whole time. This deal could work out.
Probably just communication, bro. Just be real. Communicate. Damn, I can't even say the word, folks. Just communicate with your people, folks.
All right, bet.
Make sure you know what's going on. Make sure you know the ins and outs of your deal, folks. And just make sure everything is well. Just stay on top of your shit. Don't let nobody do shit for you. Do everything yourself. Make sure you come up with your own ideas, because they're going to give you ideas and they might be bullshit, and then you're going to be stuck. So, I don't know. Just make sure you know you on top of your shit. Make sure everything thorough.
For sure. All right, bet. Now, since you noticed that the Chicago originality has changed as far as music. It's gotten better now, as you just mentioned. Let me ask you about the Chicago media. You aware of the Chicago media, right? As in the bloggers that represent Chicago?
Yeah.
I bet. Now, with Chicago media and everything, it's been said it's not really much music oriented, meaning the media is not highlighting music with rappers anymore. They focus on content and personality and everything. Like you were just saying how you're not one for you're not really one for the internet, but you don't mind putting content, but it's like it's hard doing that shit. And these guys, us as the media, we keep finding, interviewing, locking in, promoting people with personalities and content and everything. So, considering this is what's being said about Chicago media, just focusing on content, do you feel like that's what makes it harder for rappers as well? Because it's like if y'all not trying to fuck motherfuckers with music and we don't know how to do this, what the fuck we here for?
Yeah, 100%. But I mean, shit, it's part of the game, folks. Like that's what I had to learn. Shit, I mean, that's just the way it is. So you're gonna have to either adapt or you're gonna be left behind. Shit, you gotta just lock in. That's just what it is. Like you said, motherfuckers want a personality, so that's what you gotta give them. But I do feel like, I don't know, the media should make the music way more relevant than the content and the shit like that. Cause like you said, that's what we doing. We doing it to make music. We're not doing it to, I don't know. That's just me. I ain't really trying to put my whole everything on the internet or do the content and shit like that. I just be trying to give motherfuckers good music. That's just what I be on. It ain't the same for everybody, and that's cool.
Now,
but it's probably a lot of other motherfuckers that don't really like content that really feel like they just want to, drop their music and just be a artist and not be a content creator at the same time. So
that's why I feel like that's what it is with you. Like this, like that's on purpose me asking the question because this sits well with you. Yeah. It seems like for what it seems, you're more into putting your music out than just letting motherfuckers know this me.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, for what the media, not just Chicago, now the media overall, for what it looks like, they ain't gonna always highlight the content just as a lot more than music. But would you say if music was highlighted just as much as the content, then this would work better for everybody? Because we got some people that just want to be content creators or known for talking in interviews, being funny, etc. But we also got some people that just only want to be known for the music, but wouldn't mind sitting down and talk just because people want to see this and this really a press run for their music.
I just feel like they just gotta promote the music just as much as they promote the content creating and shit like that. I feel like it's just not an equal balance of both. So the people that don't really like doing content is kind of getting the short end of the stick. They trying to put their music out and everybody really just focused on the content and shit and don't nobody know their personality, so ain't nobody really looking at them. Because you'll see a lot of motherfuckers like shit from the rack or whatever. You'll go on their page, their music hard, but they ain't got shit else going on. So don't nobody even know about them. Don't nobody, and they be hard. So
Mm-hmm. And that's what, and as someone who works with me, we have also been trying to tell artists, you gotta be putting your personality out there too. But sometimes that can be feeling a little forced. So do you feel like the media shouldn't try forcing artists just get with the times? Because like you say, it's about adapting with the shit, but what if you can't adapt? Then you might be just stuck.
Yeah, I need to pay for promo. Just promote your shit and keep promoting it. If that's the case.
Okay, that's a nice way to look at it. I'll try and like see if we can make this a more genuinely open option here. But I bet, fuck it, put money in niggas' pockets and they'll make it about you for only that. All right.
Oh God.
Now, there's a such thing as platforms and everything that's big and don't mind big artists coming by, but a lot of artists never reach to these platforms. Like, check it out. We got everybody from Chicago, right? Not one person from Chicago, I think, besides Kanye, maybe Common, or maybe Twista, the Brat, has ever done a TMZ or Shade Room interview. And these are the guys that no matter what, they gonna put up whatever about you or they might only put up certain things about you that best suits them. And one thing artists been having a problem with lately is media also be trying to highlight more bullshit compared to the good shit that's going on. So what it seemed like a lot of artists want controlled narratives. So for you, would you say you're artists that like you don't mind what the media posts about you, but as long as it best suits you and not just be glorifying the shit that you don't want it to glorify?